Most people don't get lied to because they're dumb. They get lied to because they miss the signs, the smooth talk, the perfect timing, the questions that sound harmless. But they're actually traps. Liars don't walk around looking nervous. They don't always look away. They don't always stumble on their words. No, the best liars sound friendly, caring, even helpful. But if you pay close attention, they ask the same 5 kinds of questions, every single time. And once you know what to listen for, you'll never miss it again. So, today, we're breaking down the 5 tricky questions liars always ask, why they use them, and how to protect yourself from falling for their games. Because truth isn't just about what someone says, it's about how they ask, and why. Let's get into it. 1. Why would I even do that? Okay, so imagine this. You notice something doesn't add up. Maybe someone's story changed. Maybe the facts don't match. So you ask them about it. And instead of explaining, they say, why would I even do that? Sounds innocent, right? Like they're defending themselves. But here's what's really happening. They're not answering your question. They're making you answer theirs. They're flipping the conversation. Now you have to explain why they would lie. You have to prove it. You become the bad guy. And while you're busy thinking of reasons, they walk away clean. This is called deflection. It's when someone avoids the truth by asking you to do the work instead. So, what do? Don't get pulled into their question. Stay focused. Say something simple like, I don't know why. That's what I'm asking you. Boom. You just put the ball back in their court. Now they have to explain, not you. Because here's the truth. Honest people don't get mad when you ask questions. They just answer them. But liars? They get upset. They twist things. They make you feel bad for even asking. So, if someone flips the script on you like this, pay attention. That's your first clue. 2. Who told you that? Alright, here's another one. Let's say you found out something. Maybe a friend told you. Maybe you saw it yourself. Doesn't matter. You bring it up and the person immediately says, who told you that? Now, at first this sounds like a normal question. Like they're just curious, right? Wrong. This question isn't about curiosity. It's about control. See, when a liar asks who told you that, they're not trying to understand. They're trying to find out who's talking, who exposed them, who they need to shut down. They want names, so they can attack that person, make them look bad, call them a liar, turn everyone against them. Suddenly, the conversation isn't about what they did, it's about who snitched. And that's exactly what they want. So how do you handle this? Don't give names. Don't explain where you heard it. Just say, it doesn't matter who said it. What matters is if it's true. That's it. You're not playing their game. You're staying on topic. Because here's the thing. The truth doesn't care where it came from. A lie is a lie, whether your best friend told you or a stranger on the street told you. Only liars care about the source, because they want to destroy it. So when someone asks you, who told you, don't answer. Keep the focus on what happened, not who talked. 3. You don't trust me. Oh, this one's sneaky. Picture this. You ask someone a simple question, something like, where were you? Or, did you do this? And instead of answering, they look at you with sad eyes and say, you don't trust me? Oof, now you feel bad, don't you? But hold on. Let's break this down. They didn't answer your question. They made you the problem. Now you're sitting there thinking, wait, am I being mean? Am I being unfair? Maybe I should trust them. And just like that, they win. Because now you're defending yourself. You're apologizing. You're feeling guilty. But here's what they're not telling you. Trust isn't automatic. You don't owe anyone trust just because they ask for it. Trust is something people earn. By being honest. By being consistent. By doing what they say they'll do. If someone demands your trust without earning it, that's a huge red flag. So what do you say instead? Try this. I'm not saying I don't trust you. I'm just asking a question. Simply. Calm. No drama. You're not attacking them. You're just reminding them that questions are normal. Healthy, even. And if they're being honest, they'll understand. They'll answer. But if they're lying, they'll get more upset. They'll push harder. They'll try to make you feel worse. And that's how you know. Because real trust isn't built by guilt trips. It's built by truth. 4. Are you really going to get mad about this? Okay, this one makes my blood boil. Imagine someone does something that hurts you. Maybe they lied. Maybe they broke a promise. Maybe they hid something important. And when you bring it up, they say, are you really going to get mad about this? Or maybe, you're overreacting. Or, it's not that big of a deal. You see what they're doing? They're making your feelings the problem, not their actions. This is called gaslighting. It's when someone makes you doubt your own feelings, makes you think you're crazy, too sensitive, too dramatic. But let me tell you something. Your feelings are not the problem. Their lie is, if something bothers you, it bothers you. That's valid. That's real. And if someone tries to shrink your feelings to hide their lie, That's manipulation, plain and simple. So, how do you respond? Say this. If it's not a big deal, then why didn't you tell me the truth? Watch what happens. They'll freeze. Because you just flipped their logic. If it's not a big deal, then why lie? Why hide it? Why act like it's nothing now? But it was worth lying about then? See, honest people don't shrink your feelings. They listen, they apologize, they make it right. But liars, they make you feel small, so they can keep their lie big. Don't fall for it. 5. What are you trying to say? Last one, and this might be the trickiest. You're trying to talk about something that doesn't feel right, and the person cuts you off and says, "What are you trying to say?" Or, "What exactly are you accusing me of?" Now you feel stuck. Because you weren't accusing them, you were just asking, just trying to understand. But now, they've turned it into an attack, and suddenly, you're the bad guy. This is a power move. They're making you feel like you crossed a line, like you're being rude, like you need to apologize. And what happens? You backpedal, you soften, you say, no, I didn't mean it like that. And boom, they're off the hook. But here's the truth. Asking questions is not the same as accusing. Wanting clarity is not the same as attacking. You have every right to ask, every right to understand. So stay calm. And say this. I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm asking you a question, and I'd like a clear answer. No emotion, no anger, just facts. You're not letting them twist your words. You're not letting them make you the villain. Because when someone's telling the truth, they don't get defensive. They just answer. But when someone's lying, they twist. They turn. They make everything about your tone, not their actions. So stand your ground. When you hear these, pause. Take a breath, and ask yourself, is this person looking for truth, or are they trying to avoid it? Because that's the difference. Honest people welcome questions. They answer clearly. They don't make you feel bad for asking. But liars, they flip the script. They make you the problem. They steal the conversation. So, don't let them. Stay calm, stay focused. And remember, you don't need to be paranoid. You just need to be aware. Because the best liars don't stumble. They smile. They sound helpful. They ask innocent questions. And quietly, they take your trust. So, protect it, guard it, and never forget. Real honesty doesn't need tricks. It just tells the truth.